Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. It's Nick here in the chair. We're on the Commodore Amiga and we're looking at another game in the Dizzy series on the Commodore Amiga, Spellbound Dizzy by Codemasters in 1992. It was the fifth one in the series, also came out in the Amstrad CPC, the Commodore 64 and the ZX Spectrum, which we've reviewed already. The spiritual home of the Dizzy series is on the 8-bit computers, but it was converted to 16-bit, most notably here on the ZX Spectrum. So here we go, the story being this egg Dizzy has said a spell that he shouldn't have done from his mate Theo the Wizard's spellbook, and the ending result is all the yolkfolk have become trapped in this strange land and we must go and rescue them. It's the biggest adventure ever, apparently. Now, always when I put up a Dizzy review, in particular on the Commodore Amiga, I always get messages, people expecting it to be, believe it or not, a walkthrough. Now, long-term watchers of the channel will know that these never are full-time walkthroughs, but, you know, what are you going to do? It's just about having a fun, replaying a bit of nostalgia and seeing what the game is about. I'll still get the messages, trust me. Not necessarily in the comment section, but I'll get personal messages about it. All the stuff I should have done and not done. But anyway. Now, going over this vent here, we need to make ourselves heavy so we can drop down, which I believe involves finding a stone, if it's the same as a Spectrum version. Plays very similar to all the other Dizzy games. I think they made them all at a similar time. There's a mushroom trampoline there. Now, to rescue our friends involves collecting stars and finding objects owned by them. Animates quite well. The music is a little grating after a while, but it's bouncy Dizzy music. You'll see the strength at the top there, that red, yellow and green bar. That can get replenished by eating food every now and again. Each room has a name. I like the gradient of the sky colour there, the purple to the blue. That's quite nice. So let's drop down here. It's all about solving certain puzzles. I never completed any of these games in full, but I always got to a certain extent. There's Poggy there. He's a mouse. Oops, that's corrupted a little bit. Eek, 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 he says. And he evades our capture by staying motionless there. Well, eggs aren't very good at capturing mice, that's for sure. There's an apple. Our strength is at full power. We can only carry 2 objects at a time. And there's a trampoline there. Oops, we don't want to say hello to Poggy again. Right, we need to pick up this trampoline so we can go bouncing on it to get up this other side. Trust me, I know these things. If you've completed this game, then let me know what happens at the end. I prefer these on the 8-bit computers, on the Spectrum which I grew up with. It's alright on the 16K though, it's good to see. It's one of those games where if you owned an 8-bit computer before and just bought a 16-bit, the Commodore Amiga, you might have bought this at a budget price to get it a bit enhanced to increase your experiences, and graphically it is a step up. But as I say, I still prefer the 8-bit versions, I have to say. Right, over here are some rocks to pick up. You might remember not so long ago we was on a vent. By holding this rock, it makes us heavier, so we fall down the vent to get where we need to get to. There's another mushroom trampoline. Let's see what's up here. Clouds. And you can momentarily jump on the clouds, just like real life. No, not like real life. Okay. There's water there. If we fall down there, we will drown, so we won't do that. There's a scroll to read. Yes, excellent. Meet Willy the Whale. He looks rather hungry. Right, so we probably need some food. Otherwise, he'll probably eat us or we'll drown. So you can drown, you can lose your energy, and I think bumping into fire, which you'll see every now and again, causes trouble. But curiously, falling a great big distance, you don't lose any energy at all, despite being a hard-boiled egg. Not bad, eh? So it's very hard-boiled, this egg. It's a super egg. Still no strength lost, so doing well. We need to move this trampette across to the other side, and we can get back out of here. So, is this game better than the other Dizzy games? Well, it's essentially the same sort of thing, really. I can't rate any higher than any other ones. It's just different puzzles, essentially. If it was a modern day game, there'd be DLCs there. Movement is the same, from what I can tell. Got trampolines in this one. That's about it, really. I don't think we've got too many more of the Dizzy games to do on the Commodore Amiga. I think it's Dizzy, Prince of the Yolkfolk perhaps, and Bubble Dizzy. There might be a few odd spin-off ones I haven't heard of. Last week we did Dizzy Panic. That was quite interesting, but nothing really to do with Dizzy. So the stone is weighing us down this cavern. I think we need to go down this side. That's it, we'll land on here. Don't go in the fire. Boom. So that's one puzzle solved. Well done, us. Oh, there's a bear there. Can we get over that? I don't think we can do, can we? No. Grrr, growls the bear. And he kicks us away at the expense of some energy. Right, so we don't want to land on him. So there's an object next to it there. Maybe we can get that. Now, by solving the clues, there's probably a way to distract that bear so you can get past. Maybe honey will be good. But anyway, it's an empty jar. Maybe we need to fill that with honey or something sweet that the bear would like. Don't think we can get past. There's just like a stalagmite. Yeah, there's a stalagmite preventing us. So it prevents you from cheating, unfortunately. The bear pit. I don't know any cheats for this. If you do, then well done you. Right, okay. Let's go this side. Now, if you drop the stone at any point, then you can float back up to the top again. Oh, this is interesting. Indiana Jones. Oops. Broken track. I saw that coming. I'm not sure this is the right way to go, but that was the Cresta Run. What does this say? Yeah, they like doing this in these games. It's an advert for the boxing simulator, which I haven't reviewed. Add that to the list. Is that a good game, the boxing simulator? I don't think Dizzy's in that, but he's certainly wearing boxing gloves in this one. And I never knew he was really wearing boxing gloves until I played the game Dizzy Panic. Yes, check that out. Watch the fire. Oh, there's a mushroom there, and there's a gap in the ceiling or the top of the cavern, so presumably you have to go up there. Pick up a star. Or there's a big drop there, leap of faith, which you won't do. Dun 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 dun. Come on, Diz. So it's a nice, cute platform game. The graphics aren't really up to the high-spec scratch of Psygnosis or anyone like that, but it's not supposed to be. It's cartoony graphics. Oh, what's this? It looks like that showed the trapdoor. Right. Can we walk through here? Let's try and walk through here. Maybe get to the other side. Those eyes can't be friendly. Something horrible gobbled you up. Okay. Right, so we need to get out the dim, spooky cave. Right, we've got out of there. Stuff that can eat you. So we might need a light or something to brighten that up. We've got a heavy rock and an empty jar. Can't climb up to the top there. Nope. Pity we couldn't take that trampoline with us, but there we go. He sees stars again. Let's go back the way we came. Or can we go this way? Maybe we take a leap of faith. Oops, watch the fire, Diz. Oops, burn, baby, burn. Disco 8 billion. I'm dead. You burnt by scorching flames. Right. We've got one life left. You can see by the eggs there in the lives across the top. No! Oh, man. I never learn. Right, let's walk off this. Let's see what goes this way. Oh, it's water again, which isn't Dizzy's strong suit. There might be a scuba diving thing. Right, so we're going to run out of energy gradually as we run out of air. I think. Oh, no, it's just touching the fish that kill us. You were savaged by killer fish. That's something you don't want to hear. And it's game over. Game over. Oh. Let's have one last go. Maybe head in a different direction. Good fun, the Dizzy games. Although, admittedly, I was never that brilliant at them. Sold about 1 or 2 puzzles, then I started playing a different game entirely. But there's a lot of them. Made a bit of money, I think, the Dizzy series. More on the 8-bit systems. But good to see them on 16-bit. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. If you're one of these crazy people that have completed all of them, well done. And remember, this is not a walkthrough. Okay. Right, munch, munch, munch. Pick up the trampet. We won't mess about. Try not to talk to that mouse. He's got nothing of interest to say. He might be important to the game plot later on, but in this early stage, he's irrelevant. Come on, drop the trampet. Good. Boom. Trampolines are dangerous at the best of times. If you've ever gone on an adventure which involved a trampoline to save the day, comment below, let me know what happened. What sort of adventure was it? Did you have to rescue loads of people from your village that had been captured due to you reading out a spell in some spell book that you had no business of reading in the first place? Let me know, I'm sure there's a lot of you out there. Right, we picked up 2 rocks this time. Away we go. I think we can only pick up 2 items though at a time. Later games you could pick up 3. Yeah, see, I've got to drop one of the rocks. Right, put this down somewhere. Maybe save it for later. Drop that one. No, or that one. The rock shatters as it falls to the hard stone core. That must be a very, very weak rock. Maybe made out of clay or something. Right, so you can only take 1 rock at a time. So if you lose it down that shaft, you have to come back and get another one. So it can be quite time consuming in that regard. Boing. Boing. Is that enough boinging? Maybe. Boing. One more boing for luck. Right, okay. Right with the joystick. Diagonal boing. There we go. Whee! Somersaulting eggs. Bum 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 bum. I love Dizzy. Right, so many games and side games. There we go. So we're weighted down as before. Let's try and go in a different direction this time, perhaps. No, we know that direction. Let's go. Yeah, let's go right down. Oh no, we can't go any further down. Let's go this way then. Whoops. Ooh, almost into the fire then. Right, this is different. Interesting tree. We've eaten that apple. We didn't really need to. The crystal tree. Was that a TV show? Oh, there's the wizard down there. Our mate Theo. He looks a bit like a gnome, but it is a wizard. We stole his book and read a spell that we shouldn't have done, which has got us in this trouble in the first place. Right, hello Theo. Yeah. Well, I read the spell out, Theo. Yeah, we know this. I've told everyone about this. Yeah, how can we get everyone back again, Theo? Yeah. Right, I need ingredients, 5 stars, and something that belongs to people. Right, okay. So we now know what to do. For each person of the yolkfolk, we need to collect 5 stars, get an item which belongs to them, and then return to the wizard, I think, and then that'll rescue them. So, there we go. So it's taken us all this time to know exactly what to do. Let's go ahead and try to do it, which we probably won't do in the time available. Hooray! You can't beat a good adventure. Oh, what's that over there? There's fire down there, which we don't want to run into. Looks like there's one of the yolkfolk stuck beneath those rocks. I don't think it's Daisy, it's someone else. Can we hack through with a pickaxe? I don't think so. No, we can't do that. So we need... yeah, they're trapped for good. The iron axe is probably used somewhere. Now, not all objects will have a use, I should say. There are some red herrings in there. So, yes. If you've got a walkthrough or done this before, you could probably do a speed run and do it super duper quickly. Do you like this game? Do you prefer it on other systems? Let me know what you think. Duh, duh. Right, okay. Don't think there's too much more I can show you. Apart from the rest of the game how to do it. Oh, I can't get over there. I'm too heavy. See, this is where the bit where I need to ditch the rock. Yeah, see, he can't go up. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I can't keep jumping. Man. Yes, okay, so the rock needs to be ditched. I can't ditch it there. No, oh, God. Got an iron hammer. Hopefully that doesn't weigh us down. Ooh, picked up the wrong thing there. Drop the rock. If we can't go up with a hammer, there we go. Oops. Oh, man. Back to the Indiana Jones cart. Can we go up further? No. I think we have to ditch all objects to get further up there. So that means the iron thingamajig has to be used down here in some fashion. Probably. Unless there's a helium balloon you can pick up. We'll probably have that aubergine thing. Right, there's a bit of energy going up, as you can see. 3 lives left still. We'll go past the advert for the boxing simulator. Looks like we're going to be heading back to the water at the scene of the killer fish. There's a star there. That'll come in handy for Theo. Boing. Yeah. I think this is the place where all the eyes were before. Iron Hammer can't knock through there. It'll tell us otherwise. Will this scare all the eyes? No, we don't want to go in here. It's instant death. There's a creature there that can gobble you up. And we don't want to find creatures that can gobble us up, because that'll be the end of our adventure right quickly, as we'll fire. Oh, man. Right, down we go. Hardly any energy left. Into the sea. Avoid the fish. Right, okay, seaweed, get past... Oh, no. Surely he's dead now. Oh, no, right. You were savaged by killer fish. Again. The reservoir. It's not the sea, it's a reservoir. What are fish doing in a reservoir? Oops. What was that? You were mauled by the beast. Can we get round that? Maybe we can jump up a bit. He obviously liked eggs. Right, an iron hammer. We'll jump up. No, you were mauled by the beast again, and that's game over. That's game over. Well, I showed you a bit of that, the playability. Showed you a bit about it, if you want memories or nostalgia. So thanks for having a look at that one. That was Spellbound Dizzy on the Commodore Amiga, published by Codemasters in 1992. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. To help the channel, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because that helps me a great deal. If you want to help a bit more, lend your support. There's patreon.com/njenkin. Every little bit helps. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.